Hello everyone. After a very nice festivity of Deepavali, I'm sure everyone is quite tired preparing lots of snacks at home and preparing lots of food, guests, sweets. So, same here in our house also. We had a very nice Deepavali. Since I could not wish you personally, today I'm taking this chance of wishing all of you, each one of you who are motivating me and watching my videos, even people who do not watch my videos also, the happy Deepavali to all of you, and happy new year, which is going to be next month. I'll wish you again next month. So I thought, continuously I've been showing vegetarian. Today many people had asked me for a chicken biryani recipe. Chicken biryani, many people make many ways. There are whole lot of ways you can make it. It's nothing but a rice, like a pulav like thing with chicken. So there are whole, I mean, there at least every house has a different way of preparing chicken biryani. I'll be making my style, which you can say it's a mix of ambur and other type of biryani also, which is very simple, very easy, and it has all the ingredients which are available at home. You don't need to bring specially anything for it, not even the biryani masala also. It is very mild, very tasty. So we'll prepare this chicken biryani. It's a very good dish. Shall we go and have a look at the ingredients? These are my all the ingredients for the chicken biryani, which is all available in the house. So I have about 1 teaspoon of jeera and a few peppercorns. Then I have the stone flour, which is the dagad fool, and I have my javitri, about 2 javitris, and I have 3 or 4 tejpatta. I have about 1 inch of cinnamon, that is the dalchini. I have about 5 or 6 lavang, and about 3 cardamom, and 1 it's a Maratmagu they say. If you have it, if you don't have it, it's okay. And then these are the spices which we put directly in the oil. I have about 1 tablespoon of finely chopped mint, that is pudina, 1 tablespoon of finely chopped coriander, that is the dhania, and then I have about 1 medium sized tomato finely chopped, 2 medium sized finely sliced onions, about 1 tablespoon of green peas, about 1 tablespoon of nicely beaten curds, that is it should not be too sour, about a teaspoon of haldi, about half tablespoon of the red chilies which I have soaked in water and may converted it into a paste in my mixer. You can add how much ever you want. Then I have freshly made garlic, ginger and green chili paste. No, it's not exactly a paste, it is a coarse this one. This consistency is fine. I've added about 3 or 4 green chilies, 5 or 6 garlic and about an inch of ginger, and I've made it into a coarsely powder paste. And then I have about a tablespoon of dhania powder. I have 2 cups of jeera rice, which I have nicely washed, cleaned and kept it for half an hour so that the water has nicely dried the rice. And I have about 2 or 3 pieces, more than half 3/4 kg you can say. I've taken off 2 or 3 pieces from this, so it's nearing to a kg, 2 or 3 chicken pieces less. I have oil, I have ghee and I have water. So these are the ingredients for the chicken biryani. So shall we start the process? I'm adding about 2 to 3 tablespoons, maybe 3 tablespoons of oil. If need be, we can add more later. You can see. And I'll add the jeera and the peppercorns. All the masalas we'll add. one by one. I'm adding the cinnamon, the javitri, the lavang and the cardamom, and the tej patta. All one by one I've added the masalas. When the fragrance and the aroma of the masalas you can feel, then when they are slightly browned, then we add the onions. Yeah, now we add the onions, allow it to nicely brown a little. You can make this directly in a pot also, but I am making it in a pressure pan because it's easy and faster. The process is slightly faster. So you can also make it directly if you have the time. You can see it's slightly getting browned. Now I'll add the ginger garlic chili coarse paste. If you have a ready-made homemade or ready-made ginger garlic paste from outside, you can use that. Since we don't use everyday ginger garlic paste, I prefer to make it fresh instead of using the frozen one or the one which is kept in the fridge, because every day it's very less usage of the ginger and the garlic. So whenever I need, I will immediately make a little bit of coarse paste. One thing is the masala is very fresh. Side by side it will taste better because it's fresh. It doesn't have vinegar or anything. The outside ginger garlic paste normally has vinegar because they have to preserve the paste. At home, when you make it fresh, these vinegar and all will not be there. So taste wise, I feel it will be slightly better. But in the end of the day, it all depends on how you like to do it. So now I'll add my dhania powder. I'll add the turmeric. I'll add little bit of chili paste. We'll see how spicy it is. We'll taste. If need be, we can add later also. Now I'll add the tomatoes. I'll add the green peas. It's very simple to make. I'll add the mint. Dhania will add later. You can see how beautiful it's looking. I'll add ghee. I'll add little more of ghee so it tastes better. You can see the whole masalas has nicely left the oil. So now I'll add the curds. And I will add the chicken. Chicken also I'll fry a little. Don't make it the pieces too small. Let it be medium size because when they cook, they'll shrink in size. These are biryani cut pieces. In the meanwhile, I'll add salt. Salt also add. You can check and add more if you want. I've just added about 2 teaspoons because when I marinated the chicken with a little curds, as I showed, I added a little curds, little haldi, little chili powder and salt. I'd marinated it for about half an hour to 45 minutes and I had kept. So since I've already added the salt, I added a little salt now. So let it on a high flame, let it nicely fry for about 5 minutes. You can see the chicken is nicely getting mixed in the masala. Now I'll add a little bit of coriander at this stage, and the remaining one we'll add later when I put the rice. So now I'll be adding water. As you can see, this already has a little bit of liquid. You can see here, maybe about a cup you can say. So when adding water, add little less. So since I have taken 2 cups, I'll be adding 4 cups. Since this already has about a cup or a half of water. So I'll be now adding 4 cups of water. I had some masala water which I had kept. So I'm adding with that. 1, 2, 3, and I'll be adding 1 more. At this stage, as always, I'll just taste for the, little salt I can add. So I'll be adding little salt. Otherwise, everything else is perfect. About a teaspoon I added. Allow the water to boil, and then I add the rice. The masala with the water is getting a nice boil. I'm adding a little, about half teaspoon of lime juice. It's optional. If you want, you can add. Half teaspoon is enough because we have added curds and tomato also. It shouldn't be too sour. And now I'll add the rice. The nicely cleaned, washed, dried rice. I've taken 2 cups. For 2 cups, about 4 cups water or 4.5, depending on if you want the rice to be soft in texture, you can add little more. If you like the dryness, the biryani style dry, this one, then 4 cups is enough. 4.5 cups is enough. So since I've tasted the whole thing, I'll just nicely add the remaining coriander leaves, and we allow this to cook 1 whistle, and maybe lower the flame and keep for about 5 to 10 minutes. So let us wait. So now my chicken biryani is ready. You can see it looks heavenly. You can see it's too good. Taste also I'm sure will be very good. The aroma is divine. So now we will plate it. So now I have just taken a bucket. I'll plate it in that. You can see it's very simple, very easy, very mildly flavored, not too much of masala. You can see I made a very yummy style, simple, the ingredients which you have in the house. I made a nice chicken flavor, mildly flavored biryani. You can see I've kept buttermilk, and I have kept a raita which is made of cucumber, tomato and onions, little bit of coriander leaves, salt and chili, and lots of thick curds. So this is the chicken biryani, and I will be sitting with my granddaughter, and I'll be having my chicken biryani on this table. So I've kept all the whole scene ready for us to gobble up this chicken biryani. So shall I taste it? You can see I'll not taste the piece, I'll just taste the rice. You can see the rice. It has all the ginger, garlic, the mildly green chilies taste. It has the taste of all the mildly flavored, the whole garam masala. It has the chicken, marinated chicken nicely. The juices have mixed with the rice and the chicken, and it also has lots of mint flavor and the dhania, coriander leaves, and it is a concocted mixed flavored mildly mixed flavored chicken biryani. I'm sure you'll all like it. You can prepare the same thing with the vegetables, with the egg, boiled eggs, with anything, with green peas, mutton, anything, whatever you like. So please go ahead and prepare, like, share, and please subscribe on the bell just below the video. Please press the bell button, and please share and like my videos, so that I can prepare more and more lovely dishes for you which are simple. Thank you.